theme for this year's U.S.-China Forum at Yale is From Win to Win to Mutual Trust. What is your perspective on where U.S.-China relations are going this coming year and how the factor of trust plays into this bilateral relationship?
I think the U.S.-China relationship is genuinely at a crossroads right now. There are two paths possible. One is a path of greater cooperation, greater trust. An alternative path is one of conflict and growing mistrust. I think my own view is that the better path is the path of cooperation and building mutual trust. And the reason that's the better path is that it is in both countries' interests for that path to be followed. I think it's achievable. But the central problem in U.S.-China relations right now is a lack of trust on each side. Many in the U.S., both in the leadership and in the country, distrust China. Many in China distrust the United States. Why is this problem of trust so important? Because if you do not trust the other country, it becomes very difficult for there to be ongoing cooperation. And even more importantly, if you do not trust the other country, the likelihood of conflict grows because distrust, mistrust on each side is mutually reinforcing and becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If I do not trust you and you do not trust me, you will interpret everything I do in the most negative way and take steps to protect yourself. If I distrust you, I will react in a similar way. And thus there is the potential of increasing steps taken by both sides based on this mistrust, which will make it harder to achieve cooperation and make the areas of conflict more pervasive. I think that we can do things to build greater trust, but I think the first thing we have to do is acknowledge the mistrust that exists, why it exists, and also remind ourselves of all the areas where we have common interests so that we can seek to expand the realm of common interests and expand the realm of cooperation at the same time as we are acknowledging the differences and the areas of distrust and trying to reduce those.